Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a beautiful spring morning. In fact, it hasn't been -3 since yesterday. Today is theoretically a special day because today is officially Earth Day. Now, for those of you who missed the memo, we humans, we live on this planet called Earth, and certain organisations thought it was good that we be reminded of this annually. Now, I'm not knocking Earth Day. I think the idea of promoting the Earth to those who may not be aware of where they live, I think it's a very good idea. If it can help just a few people realise that there's a whole world outside their cityscape and it's green or sandy or even icy, then that's superb. If it can stop a few people throwing plastic bottles or supermarket trolleys into rivers, that would be superb also. I don't want to sound facetious because I'm not a trusting person, and I never know if things are done with the best of intentions or there is an ulterior motive to enforce some law or some tax. There are those who take Earth Day very seriously, those with an ecological point of view, and there are those who will use it to impress the carbon footprint tax on us lowly peons. All that aside, we're going to say for today, Earth Day is a pure and innocent memorial to the planet Earth. I know many of you wish that you could spend more time in the country, but because of different commitments, you can't. I'm thankful every single day to be surrounded by such natural beauty. All around me the flowers are erupting because it's spring. The colours are incredible. After 6 months of bleak whiteness, things are turning green and yellow and white and purple and blue. It's beautiful, it really is. Now, Mother Earth, we sort of lost contact with her a long time ago. And we lost contact with her when we moved away from certain belief systems. We sterilized our connection with the planet. During the COVID-19 pandemic, many people were locked down in little concrete boxes. And they weren't allowed to go out to walk in nature, walk through a forest. They're restricted by how many birds they can listen to because of the pollutants around them, especially in urban environments. Now, without question, the pandemic really brought to a lot of people the understanding that life is not just about working in an office and redecorating your house or flat with pre-packed furniture. We don't live long enough for that. What we should be doing is spending as much time with greenery as we can. This produces oxygen, these trees. And that's what we need to breathe. We're not breathing in exhaust fuels, we're not breathing in pollutants from different factories. We should be breathing in what nature provides to us. I think there has become a border since or during the pandemic of what people believe, and the materialist illusion of 21st century city life. Yes, it has certain appeals, but in other ways it massively restricts your freedom of thought, your freedom of movement, your individuality. I've said it many times, but if you really want to know yourself, Noki Sutong, you need to go out into nature and spend some time on your own. That is really the only way you will learn who you are. It's almost like a trial, and Mother Nature provides that for us. She provides the setting. You just need to provide your own self and the will to do it. If you want to make a change to your life, you can watch as many TV programs as you like, but until you forcefully separate yourself from that environment and take yourself somewhere where you're not the highest on the food chain, you won't understand that deeply. For those of you who really want to reconnect to the earth, I suggest you look into things like bushcraft. Maybe join a society or a club, or go on courses. Learn how to make a fire from sticks. Learn how to craft a shelter. Maybe learn how to set fish traps or which mushrooms to eat in the wild. I always use an expert for that one, trust me. Look into bushcraft. Look into outdoor skills. Maybe you just want to experience the environment rather than trying to live like our ancestors did. Take up hill walking, wildlife or outdoor or landscape photography. It's healthy. Go walking in the hills with friends. You know, stay in an inn for the night. You don't need to stay in a tent or in a lean-to shelter you've made from sticks and leaves. But get out there. The earth is a beautiful, beautiful mother who provides for all of us. I'm not happy that this has been bastardized for the sake of certain groups or individuals. But I think it should be Earth Day every day, not once a year. It's the same principle of Valentine's Day. You don't speak to your partner 364 days a year, and one day a year you give them chocolates and flowers and expect everything to be fine. It's the same as Earth Day. Well, one day a year you separate your rubbish, you don't use as much electricity, and you don't dump your household contents in a lay-by. One day a year. Find what works for you, what your connection to nature and the earth is. We're not all the same. For example, my good friend John loves spelunking. He likes going into cave systems. I did it when I was young. Nature is angry. The sky dog is barking. Thunder, which means a big storm is coming. Anyway, John, he likes caving. I did it when I was young. I hate it. But that is a major connection for him to the earth. Literally into the earth. But for me, I like being above it. I like being in the forest, but I also like being in the desert. Maybe you like being in moorland. Maybe you like bicycle rides in the country. Whereas another person might like cross-country skiing. But until you get out there, you won't know precisely what your connection is. Please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and as always, on Earth Day, be free.